unprecedented. Very nice, I will tell you. It's a great feeling of love. We have a great feeling of love in this very large room with unbelievable people standing by my side. These people have been incredible. They've made the journey with me, and we're going to make you very happy. We're going to make you very proud of your vote. I hope that you're going to be looking back someday and say that was one of the truly important moments of my life when I voted for this group of people beyond the president, this group of great people. America has given us an unprecedented and powerful mandate. We have taken back control of the Senate. Wow.
And as of today, there is not.
And the Senate races in Montana, Nevada, Texas, Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, the great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, were all won by the MAGA movement. They helped so much. And in those cases, every one of them, we worked with the senators. They were tough races. And I mean, the number of victories in the Senate was absolutely incredible. And we did tele-rallies. We did tele-rallies with each one of them. And sometimes we did 2 or 3 and it was amazing to look at all of those victories. Nobody expected that. Nobody. So I just wanted to thank you very much for that. And you have some great senators and some great new senators. And it also looks like we'll be keeping control of the House of Representatives. And I want to thank Mike Johnson. I think he's doing a terrific job. Terrific job. I want to also thank my beautiful wife, Melania, First Lady. Who has the #1 best-selling book in the country. Can you believe that? Every one of them will work with the Selfdreamers and oh, no, she's done a great job. Works very hard to help people. So I just want to thank her. But I want to thank my whole family, my amazing children, and they are amazing children. Everybody here thinks their children are amazing, but sometimes we did. That's a good thing when you think they are. It was amazing to look at Don, Eric, Ivanka, Tiffany, Barry, Laura, Jared, Kimberly, and Michael. Thank you all. Some great senators and some great new senators. And it also looks like we'll be keeping control of the House of Representatives. My father-in-law, Victor, is tremendous, and we miss very much Melania's mother, Amalia. We miss Amalia, don't we, huh? She would be very happy right now, standing on this stage. She'd be so proud. She was a great woman, that one. Beautiful inside and out. She was a great woman. I want to be the first to congratulate our great, now I can say, Vice President-elect of the United States.
Can't you see? Sometimes you want to hypnotize me. Can't you see?
No, she's done. Worked very hard to help people.
Oshma. Good. Ashma Oma Iha okay?
And his absolutely remarkable and beautiful wife, Ushabez. And he is a feisty guy, isn't he? You know, I've said, go into the enemy camp. You know, the enemy camp is certain networks. goes, sir, do I have to do that? He just goes, okay. Which one? CNN, MSDNC? And I say, all right, thank you very much. He actually looks like, he's like the only guy I've ever seen. He really looks forward to it, and then he just goes and absolutely obliterates them. Say a couple of words, sir.
Mr. President, I appreciate you allowing me to join you on this incredible journey. I thank you for the trust that you placed in me. And I think that we just witnessed the greatest political comeback in the history of the United States of America. And under President Trump's leadership, we're never going to stop fighting for you, for your dreams, for the future of your children. And after the greatest political comeback in American history, we're going to lead the greatest economic comeback in American history under Donald Trump's leadership.
Okay, let's go check something else. Something's wrong with this.
Thank you very much. He's turned out to be a good choice. I took a little heat at the beginning, but he was, I knew the brain was a good one, about as good as it gets. And we love the family, and we're going to have a great 4 years, and we're going to turn our country around, make it something very special. Lost that little thing called special. We have to make it so. We're going to make this so great. It's the greatest country and potentially the greatest country in the world by far. And right now, we're going to just work very hard to get all of that back. We're going to make it the best it's ever been. We can do that. If we had to wait longer, I don't know. It was going bad, and it was going bad fast. We're going to have to seal up those borders, and we're going to have to let people come into our country.
Oh, I do cosplay.
We want people to come back in.
Well, I do.
We have to let them come back in, but they have to come in legally. They have to come in legally. Let me also express my tremendous appreciation for Susie and Chris, the job you did. Come, Susie.
Because it took it off.
Come here, Susie. Chris.
That explains
Yeah.
Susie likes to stay sort of in the back.
Usually I use a different
The ice spade. We call it the ice spade.
I'll figure that out when I get off. What is it that you're holding? A baseball?
The baseball. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen The Walking
Susie
Dead.
likes to stay in the background. She's not in the background.
No.
There's a bad guy who has a bat named Lucille, and he has
This
barbed
wasn't
wire on it.
expected,
So
but
you could
I
imagine
just
what he
want to
does
thank,
with this state.
obviously, President Trump for this journey. It was a great one. He's a hell of a candidate.
No,
He's going to be a hell of a great 47th president. And this team that we had, the best
It's a show.
team, and
Show
of
that
course,
ran for a few
even
years,
my boss, Susie Wiles, the best.
True.
Thank you.
No, the last show I've watched was called True Blood. Did you ever see that?
Thank you, and thank you,
That
Susie.
vampire show, right?
Look at this. She's shot. I've
that's
never
the
seen her
bomb
be
one.
shot before.
That's the one.
Susie. They're great. Everybody up here is great. Everybody up here is very
That
special.
one's going to keep you wanting to watch it.
the Trump-
and much more.
Yeah, who did you say?
Okay. That's what's up.
Let me tell you, we have a new star. A star is born, Elon.
But usually when I watch movies, I like funny movies.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, me too. I like
He's
all
an
kinds,
amazing
but I'm
guy.
more
We
into
were sitting
horror
together
and
tonight. You know, you spent 2 weeks
sci-fi.
in Philadelphia,
True.
and different parts of
Not
Pennsylvania,
me. I say
campaigning.
more funny. I like funny stuff.
You know, he sent the
I
rocket
don't
up
like
2 weeks
anything
ago.
that creates.
And I saw that rocket, and I saw it
Negative.
coming down. I saw it. It was, when it left, it was beautiful, shiny white. When it came down, it didn't look so pretty. It was going 10,000
Right
miles
about
an
that.
hour, and it was burning like hell. I said,
Because your
what happened to your
mean
paint
stress
job? He said,
levels
we've
all
never
go up.
made a
That
paint
even
that could
causes
withstand
great
that kind of heat.
Yeah, and not only that, it
And,
makes
but I saw it come down and
move your
turn
face
around.
certain ways and stuff like that.
And it was,
so
you know, it's like
creates
22
these,
stories tall, by the way. It looks a little
So,
smaller than that, but it's big.
For me, at a
And
young
it came
age, I
down
learned
and
that.
down, and you saw that fire burning.
So like that is
And I'm saying
The
only
way to,
Elon
you know,
can do
stay
this.
young.
It must be an Elon.
Yeah, that's
And I told the
interesting.
story.
Wow, I never
told it
thought of that.
last night.
That's
I had a
crazy.
man on the phone.
Yeah.
I had
Wonder,
the
my
screen
face has
muted.
so many weird,
no sound.
you know,
I was
like,
talking to a very important
you know,
man. Happens
horror.
to be here. And a very important guy, one of the most
Sinister.
important people. And I
I'm
would
just
say the
making up
country,
ideas.
actually.
I'm not saying that they're correct.
You know,
But
I was president,
It
and
makes
now it
sense,
looks
though.
like I
It makes
was
sense.
going to be maybe president
Yeah,
again.
the
So I
theories,
figured I could
sometimes
ask him
theories
to
are true.
hold.
Yeah,
So I asked him to hold.
yes,
And because
it's true. I got a
especially
lot of
because you're going
crow's
to be
feet around my
president
eyes.
again,
See?
they hold.
You know, when I go like that,
So I
because
took
I'm
the
always
phone
been
down and I'm
horror when I
looking at
was
the
a
screen. I'm
kid.
seeing this crazy thing that's going around and coming down. It looks like it's going to crash into the gantry.
True that.
And I said, oh no. And I said, do
How
me a
old
favor,
are
do you
you?
mind holding for a couple? I
49.
want to see this.
Okay.
I thought it was a space age movie or something.
You're about 10 years
I put the
older
phone
than
down.
me.
Okay, so you're 39, huh?
For 45
Yeah.
minutes, and he was holding.
39.
But this
I've been
spaceship
49
came
for
down, and
almost
I
a
saw
year
those
now.
engines firing, and it looked
I mean,
like it was
49
over.
for
It was
almost a
going to
year.
smash, and then I saw the fire pour
Yeah, I
out
turned
from
49
the
in
left
March.
side, and it
So
put
yeah,
it
I'm getting into, I'm going to go into the
and
50s.
it came
So,
down so gently, and then it wrapped
It's
those
okay. I was
arms
telling
around
people I
it.
was like
And
37
it
on
held
the
it,
internet
and
for like
just like
3
you
years
hold your
straight.
baby
I
at
don't even
night,
know
your
why.
little baby. And it was a
I guess I
beautiful
forgot
thing
how
to see,
old
and
I
I
was.
called
I don't
Elon, and I
know.
said, Elon,
And then I go back to
was
the
that
videos,
you?
and I swear, like,
He
even
said,
on
yes, it
TikTok,
was.
I did the nose thing,
I said, who
and I
else
put
can do that?
37,
Can
and I
Russia
wasn't even
do it?
37,
No.
I was
Can China do it?
35.
No.
And I did it. I was
Can
like,
the United States do it other than you? No. Nobody
Right.
can do that. I said, that's why
what
I
was I
love
doing?
you, Elon.
I'm a
That's
dum-dum.
great.
I guess, like, when you get a
And you
certain
know when
age,
we
you
had
start forgetting how old
the
you are.
tragic hurricane,
that's happened to me a few times. Like,
Helene,
if people ask me at
and
random
hit-
quickly, so how old are you? I'm like,
hit North Carolina. They were really
it's a lot.
devastated. The water. This was a
I'm like,
big
shit,
water,
40,
as big as
49.
we've ever seen. Water hurricane. It built lakes out of nothing. Fields became lakes, and
what's the
the
worst
danger
thing?
was
If you're gonna, like-
unbelievable. And the
like
people
the
from North
apps,
Carolina
right?
came
They
to
say
me and they
put
said,
your
would it
age,
be possible,
put your,
at all possible,
year.
for you to
You
speak
gotta
to
scroll
Elon
through the
Musk?
year, and
We
I'm
need
scrolling.
Starlink.
Yeah.
I said, what's Starlink? It's a
when you
form
start
of
re-
communication. So I
That's
called
when you start
Elon.
realizing.
And I'll tell you what, he had,
Has
and it was
a
very
lot
dangerous.
now.
People would die. They had no
man.
communication. All
Before
the
it used to
wires
be,
were
like,
down. I
right
called
there.
Elon Musk. I said,
Exactly.
Elon,
Thanks, Ari.
you have something
Appreciate it.
called
Exactly. It was
Starlink.
right
I said,
there when you're a
"Yes, I
teenager,
do.
but
What the
damn,
hell
you
is
get
it?" He
older, you
said,
really gotta scroll.
It's a communication system that's very good. I said,
ain't
Elon,
lying.
they need it
That's so
really,
true, though.
really badly in North
So funny,
Carolina.
it's funny. I never
Can you
thought
get
of
it? He
it,
had
but
that
yeah,
there
for
so
real, you're
fast.
right.
It was incredible. So, and it
I
was
don't like
great.
it.
It saved a lot of lives.
like
He
it
saved
either.
a lot
I hate
of
it.
lives. But he's a character,
I don't
he's a
like
special
it.
guy, he's a
Birthdays
super
is another
genius. We
year.
have to protect our geniuses. We don't have that many of them.
Getting old.
We have to
But I'm
protect our
grateful.
super geniuses. I want to
your-
thank
yours-
some of the guys. You know, we have up here
coming
today
soon,
the U.S.
yours is in
Open
March.
champion.
At least
He's
mine's at the end of the year.
fantastic golfer, slightly longer than me.
August.
Hits the ball a little bit longer
So
than me.
I gotta
Just
wait
a
till
little
the
bit.
whole round.
Bryson DeChambeau is up here someplace.
Right.
You're about to be 50.
Yes, man.
What happened to Bryson? Where is he?
But I'm gonna be a
Bryson.
young 50, damn it.
Oh.
You don't look bad
He was shot.
for 50. I won't lie. You look good for 50.
He's hitting balls. Oh, he's on the way. He's hitting
Well, I'm
balls.
still 49, but
Bryson.
what's a couple of months, you know?
Oh,
So,
look at him.
Chill.
my dear, it's a pleasure meeting you.
You too.
He had a great.
Sure, I'll let you go,
he had
and
a
I'll
great
see you
career
around.
going. Great U.S. Open, Bryson. That's a fantastic job. And we also have a man, Dana White, who has done some.
So, who's winning? The red team or the blue
He's
team,
a tough
guys?
guy.
It looks like the red team.
So Dana started UFC.
This acts Alexa.
And came to me, do you mind if I use your, nobody wanted to give him a raise because they said it's a rough sport, a little rough. And I helped him out a little bit, and I went, and I said, this is the roughest sport I've ever seen, but I began to like it, and he loved it, and nobody's done a better job in sports. And you know, he's a very motivational kind of a guy, what he does. He gets these fighters, and they really go at it, and it's become one of the most successful sports enterprises anywhere at any time. It's doing so well. I'd like to ask Dana just to say a couple of words, because people.
A couple of months, you know?
Oh,
So,
look at him.
Chill.
my dear, it's a pleasure meeting you.
You too.
He had a great.
Sure, I'll let you go,
He had
and
a
I'll
great
see you
career
around.
going. Great U.S. Open, Bryson. That's a fantastic job. And we also have a man, Dana White, who has done some.
So, who's winning? The red team or the blue
He's
team,
a tough
guys?
guy.
It looks like the red team.
So Dana started UFC.
Let's ask Alexa.
And came to me,
Alexa,
do you mind if I use your... Nobody wanted to give him
who
Marines
is
because they said it's a
president?
rough sport, a little rough. And I helped him out a little bit, and I went, and I said, this is the roughest sport I've ever seen, but I began to like it, and he loved it, and nobody's done a better job in sports. And you know, he's a very motivational kind of a guy, what he does. He gets these fighters, and they really go at it, and it's become one of the most successful sports enterprises anywhere at any time. It's doing so well. I'd like to ask Dana just to say a couple of words, because people love to hear from him.
What happens if there's not enough votes?
I don't know that.
Oh shit, she doesn't know that.
Nobody deserves this more than him, and nobody deserves this more than his family does. This is what happens when the machine comes after you. What you've seen over the last several years, this is what it looks like. Couldn't stop him. He keeps going forward. He doesn't quit. He's the most resilient, hard-working man I've ever met in my life. His family are incredible people. This is karma, ladies and gentlemen. He deserves this. They deserve it as a family. I want to thank some people real quick. I want to thank the Nelt boys, Aiden Ross,
JJ, what's up?
Theo Vaughn, busting with the boys, and last but not least, the mighty and powerful Joe Rogan.
Alexa, play
And
Christian
thank you,
rap.
America. Thank you.
In the world, more than Saudi Arabia. We have more
Let's see
than
what
Russia.
the weather is in
Bobby,
Hawaii.
stay away from the liquid gold. Other than that, go have a good time, Bobby. We're going to be paying down debt. We're going to be reducing taxes. We can do things that nobody else can do. Nobody else is going to be able to do it. China doesn't have what we have. Nobody has what we have.
75 degrees.
But we have the greatest people also. Maybe that's the most
Let's check
important
to see
thing.
what the weather is like in Japan.
His campaign has been
This is
so
what I do
historic
for
in so many ways. We've
content.
built the biggest, the broadest,
Okay,
the most
I'll be traveling
unified
for bait.
coalition.
Let's look.
They've never seen anything like it
What's
in all
the
of
weather
American history. They've never seen it. Young
Cuba?
and old, men and women, rural and urban. And
79
we had
degrees.
them all helping us tonight. When
Ooh,
you think,
listen
I
to
mean,
the
I was
North
looking
Pole.
at it, I was watching
Let's
it.
see
They
what
had some
the
great
temperature is there.
analysis of the people that voted for us. Nobody's ever seen anything like
That's where
that.
Santa's at, guys.
They came from
Let's see.
all corners,
Oh, shit.
union, non-union, African
I would not want to be
American,
there.
Hispanic American,
21
Asian American,
degrees. I would
Arab
definitely freeze
American,
to death.
Muslim
I
American.
could not
We had
survive.
everybody, and it was beautiful. It was a historic realignment, uniting citizens of all backgrounds around a common core of common sense. You know, we're the party of common sense. We want to have borders. We want to have security. We want to have things be good, safe. We want great education. We want a strong and powerful military, and ideally we don't have to use it. You know, we had no wars. 4 years we had no
This thing
wars.
tricked me.
Except
It
we
said that
defeated
and then show me
ISIS. We defeated ISIS in record time.
the election
But we
date.
had no wars. They said, he will start a war. I'm not going to start a war. I'm going to stop wars. But this is also a massive victory for democracy and for freedom. Together, we're going to unlock America's glorious destiny. We're going to achieve the most incredible future for our people. Yesterday, as I stood at my last stop on the campaign, I'll never be doing a rally again. Can you believe it? I think we've done 900 rallies approximately from them. Can you imagine? 901 something, a lot of rallies. And it was sad. Everybody was sad. Many people, I said, this is our last rally. But now we're going on to something that's far more important, because the rallies were used for us to be put in this position where we can really help our country. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make our country better than it ever has been. And I said that many people have told me that God spared my life for a reason. And that reason was to save our country and to restore America to greatness. And now we are going to fulfill that mission together. We're going to fulfill that mission. The task before us will not be easy, but I will bring every ounce of energy, spirit, and fight that I have in my soul to the job that you've entrusted to me. This is a great job. There's no job like this. This is the most important job in the world. Just as I did in my first term, we had a great first term, a great first term. I will govern by a simple motto:
You know who likes that kind of
promises
food? My
made,
daughter.
promises kept. We're going to keep our promises. Nothing will stop me from keeping my word to you, the people. We will make America safe, strong, prosperous, powerful, and free again. And I'm asking every citizen all across our land to join me in this noble and righteous endeavor. That's what it is. It's time to put the divisions of the past 4 years behind us. It's time to unite. And we're going to try. We have to try. And it's going to happen. Success will bring us together. I've seen that.
That has protein in it.
I saw that in the first term when we became more and more successful. People started coming together. Success is going to
fill you up.
bring us together.
You're not actually hungry.
We are going to start by all putting America first. We have to put our country first for at least a period of time. We have to fix it. Because together we can truly make America great again for all Americans. So I want to just tell you what a great honor this is. I want to thank you. I will not let you down. America's future will be bigger, better, older, richer, safer, and stronger than it has ever been before. God bless you and God bless America. Thank you very much.
Oh shit.
Thank you very much.
It says right here, Donald Trump wins the 2024 election and becomes the 47th president of the United States of America.
in West Palm Beach at the convention center there. He said he's going to make America great again for all Americans. Said God spared his life for a reason in those 2 assassination attempts. He said promises made, promises kept, and he has a big agenda ahead. He thanked a lot of people on that stage and said success will bring us together. Trying to bring the country together after what is a bruising, damaging, very vitriolic campaign that comes to an end with this massive win. He praised a lot of people, including Elon Musk, who he called a new star, up-and-comer. That guy.
Have you met him?
I think he's an up-and-comer.
He went on about the rocket for a while.
He did. But he did the dismount, and now he goes on to be president-elect of the United States once again.
It's an extraordinary story, an absolutely phenomenal political comeback for Donald J. Trump, who will be the 47th president of the United States when he is inaugurated on January the 20th. And he said that God spared him from those assassination attempts in order to lead the country. He said success will bring us together, and he said it was an honor. And he thanked everyone involved and thanked the American people for tonight's outcome.
We have no indication that Vice President Harris has made a phone call. We're trying to get confirmation that there has been any concession. We don't have any word that that has happened. We were told by her campaign that she's going to wait till tomorrow to do something and to respond to all of this, but no phone call as we can tell right now. We're going to wrap up with our panel: Harold Ford Jr., Katie Pavlich, Mark Thiessen, Kellyanne Conway, Kayleigh McEnany, and Trey Gowdy. It's almost 3. Just come on. Fine. Harold, final thoughts.
I'll be brief. The next few days, I think, are really, really important for the country, for Democrats, for the leadership in my party to reach out to the president-elect. I thought this speech tonight was the right tone. You said he might give this kind of speech, Kayleigh. I was pleased that he did. It's 3 o'clock in the morning in the East Coast. He gave the speech like it was 9 o'clock in the evening. He's got great energy. Congratulations again to him. And I believe what he said and want him to act on it.
One person who was not there for this celebration tonight was Corey Comparatore, who was killed at that July 13th Butler rally. So God bless his soul. I'm sure he'll be happy with the results tonight. The United States of America turns 250 years old in 2 years, and Donald Trump is going to be in the White House, and I think he will probably throw a pretty good party for America.
A heck of a birthday party for
Indeed.
America.
Mark, we don't know how big this is going to be. There may be more coattails with Senate races yet to call.
Yeah.
He won Texas by 15%. He won it by 6% in 2020. We're going to see some big numbers, and he could win the popular vote.
Yeah, it's a landslide, and it's getting landslidier as the evening goes on. Having written presidential speeches, the thing that jumped out at me is that most of these speeches begin with, "I just received a call from my opponent who graciously conceded the election, and I thanked her and I congratulated her on a well-fought campaign." Has Kamala Harris not called him?
We don't have any indication.
And by the way, why is she not speaking tonight? She lost. She just go to bed? I mean, Wisconsin's called. It's over. Why is she not coming out and conceding? It's it's shameful.
The whole thing was that he was going to say he won when he didn't really win, or not concede if he lost.
Right. Yeah.
And now here we are.
President Trump took a victory lap, well-deserved. This is a huge political comeback. It's looking like a landslide. We'll see if that amount. He could win every single swing state, by the way. We will see. The most important line, this will be remembered as the day the American people regained control of their country. What a line. Donald Trump did that tonight.
Right.
Conciliatory, magnanimous. It's not a political comeback to me. It's a political resurrection. I don't think anybody saw this. My only advice to him, hire people that are not going to write books for your cabinet. Do not make the same mistakes you made with the first term. Don't hire people that are going to go get a book advance to trash you later on.
Kellyanne.
Hating Trump has become a cottage industry, very lucrative, makes some people famous. I think that's going to go away now, by and large. Some people will still be the only gear that they have, but I don't know that America is going to abide it. This is a country filled with need, and that need has deepened and it has worsened in these last 4 years. And those are big jobs in the White House and the administration. I think we're going to find a lot of great men and women who want to step up and serve, who are willing to make that sacrifice of money, privacy, safety perhaps, God forbid, time, scrutiny, because they know that this man is going to work with the same kind of energy and enthusiasm, and I'm going to say the word again, alacrity and urgency that you saw in these rallies, this nonstop punishing schedule. Donald Trump showed up to the American people, stood up and showed up for them, and then today they stood up and showed up for him.
Well, I want to say a couple of things. One is this journey has been absolutely amazing, from covering this race from the beginning. Think about all the things that happened, all of the bumps along the road, the debate June 27th, a candidate that gets two assassination attempts, a new nominee, all that we followed. It's been enjoyed covering it with you. But we have so many people at Fox behind the scenes that put all of this on, that make all of this happen. And there's just a cast of thousands. So thank you to, there we go.
There we go.
Wave of the controller.
People, super supportive group, fantastic leadership here at Fox, and we're grateful to all of you who made this happen. Last Saturday we had a rehearsal. There was 100 people in this room, so we're grateful to them for making it look easy out here, and I'm grateful to you. It has always been a joy to be by your side on these journeys, and thank you all at home for standing with us and for sharing this incredible election process with us.
You know, Bill Hemmer is off the board currently, but
he'll be back.
I think he's going to be back in just a few hours, but he did tremendous work going through all of those numbers.